Hello everybody, XLM328 here. I should probably stop saying that because I'm gonna change my channel name soon. Yes, I'm gonna be changing my channel name from XLM328 to AXL. It's either AXL or AXL Gaming. You know, whatever. At first I used XLM328 because it's like my username for everything. But, you know, normal people would not type that many letters into YouTube, okay? I just decided to keep it short and simple. AXL. I thought about AXL328, but you know, that's also tedious to say. And that's why I just stuck with AXL. It's either AXL, you can say it as AXL or Axel, you know, it's up to you. So anyways, AXL here. I'm also going to be changing my channel banner from XLM328 to AXL only, you know. Okay, yeah. That out of the way, we're gonna take on the gym. I'm pretty sure that this gym is like beach based, like beach Pokemon based. So I'm not expecting much help from Bomber Girl. And I will be turning on animations for the gym leader battle, but only the gym leader battle. For all these other basic trainers, I'm not gonna be turning on the animations because it's just gonna take a long time, you know. Okay, so let's just yeah. If the gym leader has like this Pokemon, we're gonna have problems. Cause you know, Mega Chan's not particularly good at dealing with ground type Pokemon, but I mean, I think Mega-chan can take it because Mega-chan has pretty high defense. If I'm not mistaken, he has pretty high defense, and you know. I've been playing Fire Emblem recently. I just completed the Birthright, and I'm playing through Awakening again because Awakening is such a good game. Like it's really good. I like Awakening more than Birthright, and I like Conquest more than Birthright. Conquest and Awakening are like equal in my opinion because Conquest is really similar to Awakening. The class types, the characters, sort of, I guess. Okay, spoiler alert, the character in Conquest or Birthright is named Corin, I'm pretty sure. I think it's either Corin or Kamui. I don't know the girl's name, but I know the boy's name is Corin. And if you play Conquest, you side with like the enemy side, I guess, quote unquote enemy side. I like the sort of evil side. And the characters you get to use in Conquest are similar to the characters you get to use in Awakening. In Awakening, there's a character named Maribel, whose class is Troubadour. I don't know how to pronounce it. I say it Troubadour. And there's a person in Conquest whose name is Elise, I think, and her class is also Troubadour. So those are one of the similarities. Another similarity is that there's a dark mage in Conquest whose name is Nyx, N-Y-X, Nyx. And there's a character in Awakening with the same class, and her name is Tharja. You know, that's another one. And let's see what else. The thief. Not really. Yeah. In Awakening, there's the thief. I think the class is called. And in Conquest, there's an outlaw, which is pretty much the same as the thief. But the outlaw in the Conquest used the bow, and the thief in Awakening used the sword. So that's like the only difference between those two characters. And yeah. And you get a really OP character in Awakening at the beginning. Yeah, okay, I don't know any more similarities, so. The one thing that really threw me off when I played Birthright was that the weapons had no durability. They were like infinite weapons. And I was like really surprised. I thought it would be easier because weapons have infinite durability in the world of Fire Emblem Fates. Because in Fire Emblem Awakening, weapons had a durability, and weaker weapons had higher durability, while stronger weapons had lower durability for the sake of equality or something. I don't know, for the balance of the game, I guess. But in like Fire Emblem Fates, they had no durability. Only the healing items, like items used to heal someone, used by the healers. Yeah, only those items have durability, which is kind of weird in my opinion. But you know, it's whatever. I thought it was gonna be easy, but holy crap, it's hard. I grinded for like 4 hours. It's still hard, okay? And don't judge me for saying it's hard. Oh, because you're not tactically strategizing all the possibilities. And I'm like, why should I? It's just a game. It's for fun. And I just want to beat the boss and get my characters married to one another, you know? I mean, really, we all play Fire Emblem for the marriage system, for the support system, because it's fun, you know? The marriage system is fun. And I really want to record Fire Emblem, but I don't have a 3DS with a capture card. And I can't buy it in my country, because my country sucks. I mean, dude, we don't even have vrv.co in our country, okay? We can't even read online comics in our country, okay? Because it's blocked for internet sehat.aman, I say in quotes and with sarcasm. Because, yeah, I don't know, Indonesia's weird, man. They were like, internet is a problem, even though, like, for real, 30% of our population have access to the internet. I mean, 60%, what? 70% versus 30%. I mean, I'm pretty sure 70% is bigger, so they should deal with the problems that the 70% are having, right? So that more people are like off their plate. But they're like, no, we're gonna solve the problems of internet because we, politicians, or whatever they are, have access to it, and thus we should deal with it first. Because that's like, what? That doesn't even make any sense. Like, why don't you go deal with like floods, like flooding in rural areas, and like making more homes for the homeless, and like subsidizing education, you know? Why don't you do that instead of freaking blocking the internet, like blocking certain websites? It's pretty weird. And I mean, I'm pretty sure corruption is a big thing happening in Indonesia. And oh boy. Yeah. You know, our governor, Ahok, I mean, I don't particularly care about him, but he should at least have a fair trial, right? He was falsely prosecuted, I believe is the term. Ahok was falsely prosecuted, I think. I'm not sure though. Don't quote me on anything, I'm just saying things out loud, just because I'm recording. And gameplay is not that interesting right now. Ahok was falsely prosecuted because some random guy, I think he's a teacher at some school, he took like recordings of Ahok and he cut all the videos to make it sound like he's saying something bad against the Muslim religion or the Muslim people. But really, he's not really doing that. He's just like talking, and he just cut the video, you know. He cut the video to make it sound like Ahok is offending the Muslims, and thus the Muslims reacted really badly towards the video that came out. Because obviously, this makes sense, because if someone offends your religion, you have a right to be banned because you believe in that religion. But if the person doesn't really mean it, or maybe he said wrong things at the wrong time, or he was just like yeah, like the video was cut, so it made it look like Ahok was saying some bad things about the Muslim religion. But you know, it's not really his fault, and I believe that what? Yeah, I believe that he should have a fair trial. And now he's in jail because, you know, corruption. Yay. And okay, Nekachan's gonna die. I can't pull a leech seed because he's a grass type. I just remembered. Okay, so my best bet is Slash. No, my best bet is Mega Drain. I don't know, man. I'm not a freaking genius. I'm not a prodigy. Heck, whatever. Yeah. What was I talking about? I was talking about Ahok, which I don't know anything about anymore. Because I'm just a dumb kid who doesn't watch the news or read newspaper. I make videos for fun. What kind of person do you think I am? Okay, leech seed. Seeded. There you go. And now what else should I talk about? I talked about Fire Emblem for a while. I talked about my government for a while. My education system. I mean, I go to this private school in Indonesia. I'm pretty sure private schools in Indonesia are better than public schools, because I think that's the case, because public schools don't pay as much, thus they have not as good teachers, I think. I'm not sure about that, don't quote me on anything. I'm pretty sure like Indonesian private schools are better than the public schools. I mean, like in America, the public schools and private schools are like more or less equal. Because the private schools are just places where rich kids go to, I guess. But like not in Indonesia. In Indonesia, I mean, yeah, rich kids go to private school, they don't go to public school. But like, that's not the point here, okay? My school, what was I talking about? I was talking about schools. And, what should I say about schools, man? I mean, I don't like school, but I don't hate school either. I mean, I don't like it that we have to go every 5 days out of the 7 days in a week, and that we have tests and we have pressure and all that. But I mean, it's also good to know pressure at a young age, because if you were to deal with pressure like suddenly, like a car crash, you know, like the pressure just come at you at like 88 miles per hour because it's trying to go back in time, but it just hits you like bam. If pressure hits you like that, like boom, dude, I think you're gonna be like suicidal, you're gonna have psychological problems, you're gonna have all this weird crap happening to you because you've never faced pressure before. And I think it's good that we know pressure at such a young age. It teaches us how to deal with pressure, you know. It teaches us how to deal with the problem. It teaches us how to face the problem, how to be responsible, probably how to solve it, whatever. Did I say it already? It probably did. And going to school gives you all the knowledge you need. Maybe even more knowledge than you need. Because really, if you're going to be majoring in science or majoring in business, let's say you want to be a businessman, okay? Let's just say you want to be a businessman. Wait, should I really want Leaf Blade. But if I get rid of Mega Drain, I mean, Mega Drain is good, and I get HP, but I have Leaf Seed. Yeah, okay, I'm getting rid of it. What? Oh yeah, I mean, if you're gonna be a businessman, you don't really need to know the biological components of a human body to the note of it, I guess, is how you would say it. Like, you don't need to know every single organ in your body. I mean, it's good that you know, but I mean, what's the point of knowing that you have a stomach? I mean, everyone knows they have a stomach. What are you gonna do with it? You're like, oh, I need to be healthy. That's why I need to have 500 grams of protein and 500 grams of carbohydrate. You're not gonna think like that if you know what optimal body needs I guess is how you were to describe it. Like, if you know what organ in your body does, what organ does what, you know, and what organ needs to do its best, I mean, you're not gonna like sacrifice happiness just so your organ can run smoothly, because that doesn't make any sense at all, you know. It's like, if you're a businessman, you don't need to know like the biological structure of a fish unless you're a fisherman. I mean, you're a businessman. I see you run a cafe. You don't need to know the biological structures of a fish, and you just need to make drinks and serve food. Okay, so after all that talking, we're finally facing the gym leader. It's the moment you've all been waiting for. We're gonna be fighting Callie, I'm sorry. And I forgot to turn on battle animations. Like an idiot. Okay. Well, at least it's gonna be faster. Hey! Okay, wait. Hey! Have you having fun? I'm Callie, gym leader of Bill Beach City. It should be pretty obvious that I use beach Pokemon, right? Let me tell you a little about myself. When I was little, I thought it would be a good idea to go out swimming when there wasn't lifeguard. Well, you're an idiot! Suddenly, a riptide swept my feet out from under me. I thought I was gonna drown, but then I felt something beneath me. It was a brain roar, and it carried me to the safety. From then on, I decided to become a Pokemon trainer and a lifeguard. Okay, if you're a lifeguard, spend your time at the beach instead of at the gym. My Pokemon have saved countless lives, so they're pretty strong. They're not tough as better. Okay, so we're facing Callie. Hopefully we don't lose. You have a tub jaw? Okay. Tub jaw has pretty high attack. Let's just leaf blade it. At least die in one hit. You died in one hit! Leaf blade, Mecha-chan is amazing. Okay. You have a Sableye. Oh, that looks like that Pokemon, the snail Pokemon. Was it? It's a slug something. It looks like that slug Pokemon. I forgot the name though. Gastrodon was the evolution. Oh, the previous evolution was called Shellos. Yeah, that's right. That looked exactly like Gastrodon. I really wanted it too, but you know, Nuzlocke rules and stuff. Okay, so far this gym is easy. You have a what? Cararal? Was this the evolution of... Oh dude, this was the evolution of that coconut thing. You used Grab Hammer instead of Sand Tomb. Thank you. Now I can absolutely wreck you. I can wreck you so hard right now. I really thought you would use Sand Tomb and Mecha-chan would die, but no, because AI is stupid, and I chose a grass type, yes. Okay. Well, this gym is basically over. If only the gym leader would stop using... Yeah, okay, whatever, we got a crit anyways. We defeated the gym leader, yay. That only took 18 minutes to deal with the gym. Great match, you sure are strong. Here, take the Tide badge. Oh, thank you. Hey, we got Water Pulse. Yeah. That can contains Water Pulse. It's a powerful water type attack. It can cause confusion. Use it as much as you want. Okay. Oh, well, thank you guys so much for watching and listening to me ramble. If you enjoy this, be sure to click the like button, subscribe, and share this video with a friend. But I mean, really, who shares this video with a friend, right? So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, comment, or even subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.